So another quick update on the company is that so recently I have been working on the pitch, the fundraising pitch for the next stage of the company. I mean, we're going to be fundraising probably sometime soon, and I've been working on a series of assets for that, and one of them is a video, an animated type video that we're a very short animated type video that explains the concept of what we're trying to do in our company. And I've recently been spending a lot of my time working on the script for that video, the storyboard, the script, the narrative arc that the video should follow. So that's kind of like my major project right now because it's something that pretty much only I can do really well. I just have a strength for it. And so today I spent around, I don't know how many hours just working on that. And right now I'll show you something. Right now I'm watching a documentary about Hayao Miyazaki and his creative process. It was made in like 2006, where they followed him around and they just recorded him having his struggles in the creative process. And he mentioned something interesting. He said that his process of creation is like dropping a fishing line into his brain. And I was like, damn, that is so accurate because I've been struggling with the right imagery. Or maybe I can show you something. 1 second. I'll just see. So for example, we are doing this is kind of confidential, but I guess it's not too much. So that is the name of the company, right? So we're having all these different arcs for the story that we're considering. It starts high, then goes low, then high. So you're following like. Hello. Okay. Apparently, like so, I was saying we follow like we're trying to come up with a storyboard, like using a Pixar type method, like where you start at a low end, then you go high, low end, or you can start high, go low, then high again. We have a lot of like. Let me show you something really cool. Like we have so much interesting stuff, like so many like visual inspiration for the arc that we want to show. I've hired a really amazing animator to work on this, but it's like a huge, I'll just show you, like it's a lot of work, and constantly these are just some of the comments. Like it used to look a very different document, and anyway, that is what I've been struggling with. And so seeing Hayao Miyazaki say that so beautifully, I just it's exactly the same. It's like dropping a fishing line into your brain and waiting for ideas to come up. So I've just been watching this documentary to feel some inspiration. It's just nice, and I recommend it if you are a creative or an entrepreneur who has a kind of like concept oriented, creative oriented brain like I do. Then that documentary might give you some interesting inspiration or motivation to keep going and to trust the process. I see him struggling and I feel his struggles. Like I deal with them on a daily basis myself. So it's kind of like also validating that we're on the right track, and the best minds of our generation are not all that different or don't have this some magical superpower. I've written a book. I mean, I'm not Hayao Miyazaki, but when I think of the content that I've produced so far, I'm a technical writer, technical educator. I genuinely feel like at the risk of sounding overly arrogant, I do feel that I'm probably one of the top few technical writers on the planet in terms of ability. And recently I've been trying to get, so every single technical article that I have written in the past several years has made it to the top of on Reddit, in the programming subreddit, which has like millions of members. Every single article made it to the very top of that subreddit, which is saying something, And I'm trying to get back into technical writing soon as well. But and recently, okay, this is a interesting, I guess, time to mention something else. Another idea, something I've been thinking about, is that I learned a few months ago that my brain is really more of a creative type, and I cannot deal with admin type work all the time. And if I'm doing too much admin stuff for too long, then I start to get really tired and unmotivated, and life become miserable for me. So I've been changing how I spend my time in the company to delegate as much non-creative stuff to others and focus only on the most creative stuff that I'm really good at. And yeah, that's the video.